Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Shalom. I'll say it again. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishop, and the elders of GMS who rules well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Aina. The title of the video is Effects and Signs, Part 1, Military Action. Okay, and basically, try to make this video pretty quick. This is just something that we are seeing the effects and signs of the end. So brothers are seeing different things. Something I have seen myself is like Chinooks, Black Hawks, helicopters ready to go on different military bases, National Guard bases, and things like that. I'm talking about hundreds of them, a lot of them. I at least seen this, I want to say 2 to 3 times. I've seen that 2 to 3 times where I could look out on separate bases and see these planes, helicopters just sitting there. Sometimes I even seen soldiers interacting with them, right? Another thing I seen was exercises, right? I want to probably say I seen this once or twice too. I can't really remember. I didn't do a video on it when I seen it, when I did see them, but now I'm doing it now basically. So I can't really remember how many times I've seen it, but at least 2 to 3 times also. And these were quiet ones. It was at night. I drive trucks basically the whole half side of America, right? The east side of America, I'd be in Tennessee, right? Just that Alabama, the east side, Chicago, all down on the east side, okay? So I seen Black Hawks in the sky at night, doing exercises or whatever they was doing, traveling to and fro or whatever, but you couldn't hear them, but they was there. Sometimes you can see the lights flashing, sometimes you don't. You just look up, and you can see them up there moving, right? Basically, if you're looking for them, or if you just happen to, you probably stop, you see a chariot, or whatever the case may be, and you realize, no, it's a helicopter. Then you realize, oh, it's a lot of them. What they doing? Flying by and things like that. So this is something I noticed, and I got videos with other people saying they noticed it too. But coming from a brother, this is something I've seen, and I'm sure other brothers out there that drive trucks or may have seen these things too, right? So these are the effects and signs of the end. Getting ready for Esau, getting ready for whatever he's getting ready for, which is to try to control this collapse that's soon to come, right? This is 2nd Esdras 9:1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Right, and we're witnessing those effects and signs. All right, let me grab this video over here and play from the beginning.
Meanwhile, some people are on high alert after seeing a group of low-flying helicopters. The choppers, which apparently belong to the military, have been the talk of social media.
Yeah, a lot of people raising a lot of questions about these. Katrina Weber tells us why the source of all that buzz in local neighborhoods may be far from home themselves.
The images in San Antonio's skies have made a long-lasting impression on the ground.
It was a little nerve-wracking.
Daryl Melanson was taking out the trash Monday evening when he heard a thundering noise over his neighborhood near I-10 and De Zavala.
And I could see them, 3 of them.
An odd sight, military choppers information.
Why would they have the helicopters here? Why are they flying? Why are they going so low?
People across sites such as Reddit and Nextdoor have the same questions.
They said, have you seen this? And what's going on. I mean, there's a major concern for it.
She missed out on the overhead air show, but read about it online.
I see a squadron of Chinooks, Lieutenant rotor blades flying.
Even to this Vietnam and Gulf War veteran, it's a strange sight.
It makes me aware of them. I keep my eye on them because I think, well, why are they coming so low?
The sightings have been far and wide all across the city.
Right. And, you know, where I seen it, I wasn't over here. So this is happening in multiple areas.
And not just in one day. People on the northeast side began posting on social media about choppers 2 days before the Monday night sightings on the northwest side. And Tuesday morning, people on the west side near Lackland began spotting them. According to the Texas Military Department, those helicopters are far from home out of Fort Campbell in Kentucky. But so far, their mission.
Right. And it wasn't in Texas where I can't remember exactly where I seen it. You know, like I said, it was before, but it wasn't in Texas either.
Here is unclear.
We're being attacked, or could be.
Which I know San Antonio, Texas, but I think what they were saying was the base of where those helicopters like are supposed to be based at. They were far from that base, so I don't know where exactly that's at.
That we're gonna have something, you know, or that more than practice.
Election day, Iran, the craziness of, you know, just everything.
In the meantime, it has speculation flying high. Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
I had mentioned
All right, and that's pretty much what I wanted to take from that. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices." Right? We know this devil was planning something. All right. We see things about to go down, right? With this situation happening in the the Middle East, that's causing a lot of problems, especially with energy being a big factor. That's about to hit like a ton of bricks, right? That'll be part 2 coming soon. It says, I asked it, is it normal to have multiple helicopters sitting on a military runway? You know, it says, yes, it is normal for multiple military helicopters to sit on a runway or taxiway, typically indicating training exercises, formation transport, or staging for a mission. Helicopters often use these areas for safe, organized departures and arrivals to prevent accidents with other traffic and ground service vehicles. It says training and drills. Multiple helicopters frequently train in formation requiring staging areas. You know, and basically they're training for something. They're getting ready for something. We already see the National Guards are being deployed, you know, to the streets. Haven't heard too much about that lately. You know, but they're definitely preparing. And like I said, I didn't want to make this quick. It's a little quick hit. All right. Lord willing, you were edified and informed, you know, through this lesson. I'll say shalom to the Select, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.